Howdy folks, Monty here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You may not be able to believe your eyes, but I was thinking of things to actually put up today. It's Mother's Day in the US, and my wife and daughters have gone to visit my mother-in-law, so I have a lot of free time to, well, not a lot of free time, but some free time to record the videos. And I thought this was a particular piece of curiosity. When I bought the Fellows Nurgle Hoard, which was just absolutely unbelievable and contained multiple great and clean ones and a couple of Peliquins. I think one of the Peliquins Rochi sold. More power to him. And just so many play bears. Just so, like, basically the guy was a Nurgle collector. Anyway, included with his collection was this book and also some of the games cards for Age of Sigmar. I normally don't speak very highly of Age of Sigmar, but this book I found very interesting. And I don't know how it crosses over into the old world with the demons and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it was an interesting book, and I wanted to show some interesting books today, as I have the leisure of time, to you. Many of you are new viewers, although not as many subscribers. So if you like these videos, please subscribe. It just makes it so much easier to put up new content, although people don't actually watch new content necessarily. So it's all very ethereal, but it'd be nice to have you as a subscriber if you like this content. And this is unusual for me. I normally cover much older stuff. But anyway, I wanted to just give a view into this book. And maybe I could talk about some of the legacy history and some of the stuff that I enjoyed with it. But yes, I think I'll probably keep this one, even though I'm not really interested in the other Age of Sigmar related stuff. It reminded me a bit, it kind of harked back a little bit to the Realms of Chaos, which were obviously seminal books. Anyway, let's get into it, because it appears to me to be not just a games book associated with rules, but actually quite an interesting art and, narrative book as well. So here we have a bunch of, I guess, contemporary plastic. I'm assuming this is just for Age of Sigmar, and it's got produced by the Warhammer Studio, and I don't think it actually gives any named credits. So it's one of these books where all the people that actually put in the effort are not actually attributed the effort. So we start with the Lord of Plagues. This is very beautiful artwork. Some modern artwork, but still, harkened back, I think, to a kinder, gentler time. Life into death. Now, the aim is not to split this book in this view as well, so I'll be a little bit careful, or a little bit careful than I'm being currently. Revel into Decay, Sow the Garden, March of Entropy. I do like physics references, wherever possible, in my Warhammer books. And a whole bunch of stuff associated with the environment. And then the Magath Lords, which are, I guess, the new contribution to this, and the various components. So I do like new art as it relates to old art, and some of this stuff really ticked those boxes. And I'm sure there are Age of Sigmar players that are saying, like, this is the same with all of Age of Sigmar, and I should just get off my high horse and actually get into it. Well, it's not really a high horse. It's actually a very beloved old horse that's covered in, well, it carries a lot of heavy lead and various other things. So, yes, I don't think I'm changing anytime soon. But, yeah, there are some beautiful bits of art in this book. Just nuances. I like the idea of the Carnival of Corruption. Too is so this to me strikes me as a coffee table book so far. A text and coffee table book, less so about the actual game. Look at this. All new plasticky stuff, but still I think has throwbacks to the old stuff, old nerdlings. I do like the flies, actually. It's kind of contemporary models I do like. The plague drones. Yes, I wonder if the original Realms of Chaos books, they kind of imagined this kind of vision, or if this is actually a continuation. Of course, a bunch of plastic plague bearers. A bunch of plastic Nurglings, a bunch of plastic unclean ones. And these are obviously the new additions, the kind of spore, whatever they are, spore plants. One better term, I'm sure they're coming up, so I can just... So we're now into actually a game with army rules, etc. Artifacts of power. Now we're in the army rules, which is less picture, I guess. And the legions. I do like the legions here. And this is obviously built upon a lot of stuff and new stuff in here as well. Drowned men. Path to glory. The quests. It was really an interesting collection from someone who had obviously devoted their time and money to Nurgle for many years. I mean, dating back probably 20 years. So it was quite an extraordinary collection. He included there was some things that he missed, unfortunately. So I realised from the photographs and went back, and he knocked a small amount of money off, basically, after I purchased it, because he was actually missing some stuff that he thought he'd included, but just forgotten. He actually had a series of Chaos Gods. I think I got some Slaanesh from him as well, of which a majority Rochi has. More battalions, match play. It's be quite a model to field. I wonder how big the base size is. It's got to be, look at that. I mean, how big is that base size? I don't know. In contrast. But yes, love the little flower bits and the sword, the chains and the sword. Nurglings, Beast of Nurgle, Plague Bearers. Plague Drones. Ordex Twitchborn. Lords of Affliction. These are special characters. I do wonder when the Old World demons come out. I mean, it has to happen eventually. I think they've kind of agreed that there will actually be an Old Worlds demon book. Even though they were part of this will not be supported in the coming future. Here's what they're called. What are they called? Fletulent Narmor, which is the spore-giving plant. Well, it looks like a plant. It's probably very alive. Pitch battle profiles. And this concludes it. Oh, we have a code to unlock the book's contents on your device. This will only work once. Keep it safe. Well, I'm putting it out into the ether now. Well, someone else can probably grab that code. First to it gets it, I guess. I don't have any real interest in having this book on my device. So, but yes, this I think is the only one. I do have another modern Warhammer book, but it's part of the, what's it called? The Total War Warhammer stuff, which is a reason I think that we have the Old World, quite definitely, these days. But anyway, thank you very much for a quick flip through. I'll put this back on my bookshelf and pretend it never happened. Tom Barbalet, Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.